Netflix failed to rank among Netflix's top 300 most watched titles between January and June. The Post, New York Post.
Girl, when I tell you nobody saw this storm coming, Meghan Markle, yes, the Meghan who once walked red carpets like she owned them, who left the palace to build her own empire, is now watching her brand crumble right before her eyes. The woman who once sparkled like a diamond in Hollywood's crown is now caught in what insiders are calling an absolute professional nightmare. Word is, Netflix, the same streaming giant that once called her a visionary, is now demanding millions back. You heard me right, millions. And honey, it didn't happen overnight. Oh no. This storm was brewing behind closed doors for months. People inside Netflix have been whispering that executives were done tired of the constant delays, the creative clashes, the ballooning budgets. Those big, flashy Meghan Markle projects that were supposed to define her post-royal era, they were supposed to be Netflix's jewels. But instead, they turned into expensive headaches. Apparently, Meghan wasn't just signing off as an executive producer. She was diving deep, meddling in every decision, every script, every shoot. One insider said she wanted control of everything. And it cost us millions. Oof, imagine being the team dealing with that.
Netflix has dropped its trailer for Meghan Markle's Christmas special. Let's have a look.
I love the holiday season. It's about finding time to connect with the people we love.
Yeah.
Embracing traditions.
I like this.
The special hits the streaming platform on December 3, Kinsey. I'm not sure I can even hate watch.
Sources say things boiled over in one explosive meeting last month, the kind that makes even seasoned Hollywood execs sweat. Netflix leadership had had enough. They laid everything on the table: the missed deadlines, the overblown budgets, the chaos. And right there, they allegedly told Meghan point blank, either you fix this or we're taking legal action. Can you imagine that confrontation? A royal turned producer being told off by Netflix suits? Whew, it's the kind of drama money can't buy. Insiders claim Netflix's contracts were ironclad, not the kind you can sweet talk your way out of. We're talking clauses for penalties, accountability, and the right for Netflix to claw back funding if she didn't deliver. So when the network said, we want our millions, they weren't bluffing. And that, my dear, is when things got ugly.
Of the top 200 altogether, Netflix has made...
People who were in the room swear Meghan went ballistic. I mean, storming out, slamming doors, shouting at producers, it was chaos. Eyewitnesses said she was screaming about her creative freedom, insisting Netflix had no right to question her vision. Some even said she looked completely unhinged, as if the walls were closing in. Within days, everything started unraveling. Projects paused, marketing campaigns frozen, appearances canceled. The fallout was brutal. Hollywood insiders now whisper that Netflix is already preparing legal steps to recover the money. It's not just about contracts anymore, it's about her reputation. Meghan's carefully crafted image as a Hollywood powerhouse is crumbling, and even her biggest supporters are watching from the sidelines, scared to be associated with the mess. Once upon a time, Netflix was supposed to be Meghan's redemption arc, her big Hollywood comeback after leaving the royal life. But now, insiders say that dream has cracked wide open. The same executives who once praised her ambition now describe her as difficult, demanding, and disruptive. And baby, the internet is eating it up.
There won't be any more, as far as we know. I can't imagine they would want to have more, but I will spare you clips of it. It would get copied.
Social media has exploded with hashtags like #ARL Meltdown and #Netflix vs Meghan, people dissecting every rumor, every leaked message, every twitch in her public appearances. The gossip accounts are in full swing. It's gone viral in ways Meghan's PR team could never control. Some call it karma, others say it's a full-blown PR disaster. Her team, though, they're scrambling, working around the clock, trying to twist this into a story of artistic freedom and creative boundaries. But between you and me, nobody's buying it. Not when leaked emails and internal reports keep surfacing, showing just how messy things got. Even Hollywood's elite are backing off. Executives who once bragged about working with her are suddenly too busy. Agents are ghosting. Collaborators are pausing projects. It's like watching dominoes fall one by one, everyone stepping away from the chaos. And behind closed doors, Meghan is reportedly unraveling. Insiders say she's overwhelmed, crying, furious, and terrified that Netflix could expose her publicly. Apparently, those contracts allow Netflix to make her look really bad if they wanted to. One source said they've got receipts and they're not afraid to use them. Inside her circle, the tension is suffocating. She's desperate to hold on to her brand, but everyone around her knows this could end her Hollywood dream before it even really began. Meanwhile, the media's gone from praising her to pouncing on her. Tabloids, talk shows, podcasts, everyone's talking about Meghan Markle's meltdown. Even legal experts have jumped in, saying Netflix could absolutely take her to court and win. Imagine it, the Duchess of Sussex, dragged into a Hollywood lawsuit. The optics alone would be devastating. But according to insiders, Meghan's not giving up without a fight. She's defiant, stubborn, refusing to apologize or back down. She truly believes she's right that Netflix is trying to silence her creativity. But the scary truth? Netflix holds all the cards. Insiders say every move she makes now is being watched, her team's emails, her posts, her meetings. People are saying Meghan's crying behind closed doors, realizing the empire she tried to build might be collapsing. And this time, there's no royal family to fall back on. You'd think the pressure would stop there, but no, it's spreading. Even her friends are whispering. Close ones say Meghan is on edge, emotional, snapping at everyone. Every conversation turns back to her Netflix crisis. The money, the lawyers, the fear of being humiliated publicly, it's consuming her. Netflix, on the other hand, is quiet. Too quiet. Insiders say they've started assembling a legal team, preparing every document, every email chain. They're not bluffing this time. They want their millions back, and they've got the power to take them. And oh, the leaks! Screenshots, spreadsheets, production notes, all mysteriously finding their way online. One insider said, someone inside Netflix wants this story out, and the media? They're feasting on it. Every new detail just confirms what people suspected Meghan's projects were a disaster, financially and creatively. Inside Meghan's camp, it's chaos. Advisors panicking, staffers quitting, everyone trying to figure out how to spin this before it's too late. One former employee reportedly said, people are whispering, wondering if she can really pull this off or if everything's about to explode. And honestly, the mood around her team sounds like pure panic. Even her PR people, the same ones who used to handle palace-level scandals, can't contain this wildfire. Insiders say Meghan's been crying during meetings, snapping at people, then trying to compose herself like nothing happened. One person described it perfectly. She's walking on a tightrope, trying to smile in public while the ground crumbles beneath her. And yet, despite all of it, the lawsuits, the leaks, the backlash, Meghan refuses to surrender. She's doubling down, telling people she'll fight for her vision no matter what. That's Meghan, proud, passionate, defiant. But this time, that pride might cost her everything. Every entertainment journalist in Hollywood is now digging through her past, checking how many projects she delayed, how many deals fell apart, how many promises never materialized. Each new revelation fuels the gossip. Suddenly, her brand of empowerment is being mocked as brand mismanagement. Insiders say this is more than a PR problem, it's a career-defining crisis. If she recovers, one analyst said, she could come back stronger. But if she doesn't, this could be the end of Meghan Markle, the Hollywood star. The contracts don't help. Netflix's agreements give them full power to hold her financially accountable. Miss a deadline? They can fine her. Deliver late? They can reclaim funding. Insiders call it a trapdoor contract, and Meghan may have just stepped right into it. Social media is ruthless. The hashtags are trending again, the memes are brutal, and people are already speculating what her next move will be. Influencers are posting videos titled Meghan Markle's Hollywood Downfall and the Netflix Nightmare Nobody Saw Coming. Some fans defend her, saying she's being targeted for daring to be ambitious. But others, they smell blood in the water. And Hollywood always loves a downfall. Even her collaborators are getting cold feet. Writers, producers, consultants, people who once called her a creative genius are now backing away. One source confessed, no one wants to be part of something that might implode, and that fear spreads faster than gossip in Beverly Hills. Meanwhile, Meghan's PR machine is working overtime emergency meetings, press drafts, every tweet checked by 3 people before posting. But with every leak, every insider quote, the control slips further away. It's like trying to stop a flood with a paper cup. Even royal insiders are watching this circus unfold with quiet amusement. Some palace sources say they warned her years ago Hollywood doesn't forgive mistakes like this, but Meghan didn't listen. And now, she's finding out the hard way. Industry experts say Netflix's next move will define everything. If they sue, it's over. If they settle quietly, maybe, just maybe, she can rebuild. But if Netflix goes public with their grievances, oh, darling, that'll be catastrophic. One entertainment lawyer summed it up chillingly. This isn't just a celebrity spat. This could be the professional collapse of Meghan Markle's Hollywood career. And yet, through it all, Meghan's still fighting. Crying? Yes. Furious? Yes. But fighting. She's holding meetings, trying to save her image, calling in every favor she's ever earned. Insiders describe her as a woman at war with her own empire. Her empire, that glittering vision of independence, fame, and creative control, might not survive this storm. But as one insider said, Meghan doesn't go down quietly. If she's going to fall, she'll make sure everyone hears the crash. Now the world watches, breath held, waiting for the next headline. Can Meghan Markle survive Hollywood's most brutal takedown? Or is Netflix about to deliver the final blow? Whatever happens next, it's clear this isn't just another scandal. It's Meghan Markle versus the machine that made her. And this time, the cameras aren't scripted. And just when everyone thought things couldn't possibly get any worse, it did. The whispers turned into roars. Leaked screenshots from production emails started popping up on Reddit and gossip blogs, emails showing frantic producers begging for approvals, timelines slipping, and accountants warning about runaway budgets. One anonymous insider claimed there were constant revisions, new demands, and total chaos. Everyone was walking on eggshells around her. The comment sections went wild. People started comparing Meghan's Hollywood journey to her royal fallout, saying she left one palace only to build another empire of drama. Her team tried to silence the leaks, but the damage was already done. Reporters were calling day and night, producers distancing themselves, and even loyal friends avoiding her calls. It was like watching a slow-motion collapse of a brand that once seemed invincible. She used to command rooms, another insider revealed. Now people whisper when she enters. Those close to the situation say Meghan has started retreating, fewer public outings, fewer appearances, and a tight circle of advisors desperately spinning stories to make her look like the victim of corporate bullying. But here's the catch: Netflix isn't backing down either. Insiders claim the platform wants to make an example out of her, to show Hollywood that even a duchess isn't above the rules. And that, my dear, is the part that's sending chills through Tinseltown. The glamorous fairy tale Meghan built is hanging by a thread. Her reputation, her deals, her image, all teetering on the edge. Every hour, new gossip drops, new angles appear, and the world keeps asking the same question. Can she really come back from this? Because right now, the spotlight she fought so hard to control has turned into a blinding glare she can't escape.